Ryan Steinekert with Justin Groll, track and field coach at Rich High School. State track and field meet was last weekend. How did things go for the Rebels?
We did better than what we expected. There was a lot of personal records and a lot of kids just give it out their all. We knew we had a long shot of coming out in the top or even close to the top, but we had of the 8 boys and 13 girls we took down, I bet majority of them did their personal record ever. So we did as well as we could expect.
How do you get that kind of performance right at state meet time? I mean, that's when you want them at their best, and that's when they're performing their best.
Well, there's a lot of things that go into it. I mean, I guess you have to keep push, and then right at the end, for us, we kind of back off a little bit, let them get their legs back under them. The workouts were cut down quite a bit, and just mentally prepare. And at state, they jump or they run really, really well, and it's just they like that track. They're at BYU. They have always performed fairly well, and they really like to be there. The weather was good, and that makes a big difference. And they just seem to perform very well. It's for the kids, for the majority, when the pressure's on, they seem to step up, and we've been pretty happy about that.
What's most enjoyable for you coaching the track and field season?
Watching kids come over after they've done their very best, and just be so excited that, hey, I pushed farther than I've ever, and just to see that gleam in their eye and that excitement.
Coach, maybe a premature look ahead at next year. You'll obviously graduate some good athletes, but you'll bring some good ones back. And what do you think the numbers will be like and the teams will be like next year?
It all changes from year to year, so it's hard to really speculate. We've averaged probably between 50 and 60 kids start out every single year. We usually end up taking about 25 to 30 to state. This year was a little bit less, but it's usually around that every single year. So we're going to have some good, we got a few coming back that have run their personal best. Porter Weston might be one. He ended up 5th in the shot, I do believe, and everybody except for one person actually graduates. So he'll have a good shot. Lauren Thompson in the mile did very, very well, and she'll be back to do it again. So we've got some good ones coming in. If we can get them to believe and just buy into everything, we'll be okay.
Coach Justin Groll, I want to give props or hats off to you and Coach Glenn Smith winning the girls region title again. I know you did some juggling to get girls in different events, and that it paid off. You won another region title. Way to go! Thanks for your time.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. We have always had a good competition with Duchesne. It's always come down to 1 or 2 points, and it's good to keep going, keep that tradition alive.